All right, so I want to start off like all my interviews with like, you know, hug.
Okay.
So yeah.
Do you want me to walk into it then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
And don't trip over the cords and then.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to say that?
Say what?
Don't trip over the cords or nothing? No, you don't want to say that?
No.
Okay.
Trying to see how I could start it. Trying to think.
Do you have like a fake name too, or is it just Dominique? Or do you have like a...
I go by like my Instagram name, like dyoungdrift.
Dyoungdrift?
Yeah.
Dyoungdrift.
Dyoungdrift.
Young.
Yeah, drift.
Oh, okay, dyoungdrift. Okay, yeah, I thought you said Dion. Yeah, dyoungdrift.
Yeah, so. All right, I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna start it by myself. So just come in with the hug and.
Okay, is it recording?
Yes, it's recording.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk in.
All right. We're gonna act like we greet each other, okay?
Okay. Hi.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Again, this is our second time.
Yes, we're gonna make it happen this time. dyoungdrift.
Look, it was raining and everything. Y'all know who this is. We got Sarah in the building.
Sarah So Oliver.
Sarah So Oliver in the building.
All right, give me all the words.
Okay, you wanna do a spin or you good?
A little spin. She's supposed to.
Hey.
Do it again this way?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So this is our second time filming.
It is.
We warmed up to each other, so we're just ready to go.
Ready to go.
All right. All right, first I gotta start off with a clip. Shoot my phone over there. Let me. Where is that? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna talk a little more.
Okay, go ahead.
So first of all, how you doing today?
I am wonderful. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing good.
I'm loving the blonde twinning.
Blonde action.
You're a little lighter than me. But...
I am?
Yeah, no, yours is lighter than mine.
I would think it's darker.
No.
Okay, I'll try to go
you're
light.
Definitely lighter.
I mean, that's natural though. That's natural.
Well, what is the question?
Yeah.
No, it's my hair, but it's not the right color.
You dyed it?
Yes, I color my hair.
I didn't know you colored.
Yes. This platinum?
Yeah, it looks good. So that's platinum. That's what I'm trying to go for. So.
But see, I just got my hair done yesterday. That's why there's no roots. If you would have caught me the day before, I would have had dark roots.
Like black?
No, I'm like sandy blonde.
Okay.
Yeah, dark sandy blonde.
It's like a brownish or reddish.
Sandy blonde.
I don't know what sandy blonde.
Sand, but that is definitely brownish. So yeah, it's like the color of sand.
Okay.
Blonde.
Okay. So I'm gonna show you this clip real quick. So let me get it. Just don't look up at the screen like I just did.
Don't look at the screen.
Don't look up at the screen.
Ever?
It's gonna look so weird.
No, I thought we were halfway cheating.
It's gonna look so
cool.
weird.
Okay, yeah.
But you already did it. I mean, was it like?
I was looking kind of forward-ish.
It should be fine.
It wasn't weird. No, it wasn't weird. I know what you mean, but okay. But at least it was just the intro part. But now, yeah.
Okay. So I got this BGC10 trailer right here.
Okay.
And first of all, let me read you a question first. Can you do the same dance that you did from BGC10? I'm gonna show you the dance.
I don't want to do no dance from BGC10. Okay, I was in that pool. I was all over the place.
Yeah.
Look at that, doing the most.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one on the bus, like out the window.
Like that dance.
What dance? Wait, show it to me again.
The dance. I'm not going.
This is like 13 years later. I am 40 years old.
Okay.
I am a saved woman. I cannot do that dance no more.
So you're Christian now? You Christian?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Christian?
Yes.
Not Muslim, not
No, I'm Christian. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So serve as a safe woman. We're going to say that for this interview. Make sure I remember that. I keep looking at the screen.
It's okay because it looks natural. I just did it too, and then I saw you did it, But if it's not that much, it makes them feel engaged.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's fine as long as it's not. I did it too. Yeah.
And YouTube, they're getting this raw footage, so maybe I should edit some stuff out. You think, or just give them raw?
Definitely raw for YouTube, and then
Okay.
you can chop up for other stuff, and then
For sure.
they'll have like a little.
Stuff to go based off of
So
the watch,
they can laugh
binge
at
watch.
you. Yeah, they can be
Yeah.
like replay your little dance.
All right.
Please.
Hold on.
Oh Lord, the questions are out of order.
No, we got it together. So, my question for you is, do you know how to do the boots on the ground dance? Have you heard of it before?
Okay, I've heard of it, but I don't know the dance.
You never did, like,
No.
at an event, they played the song. So what do they do when they play the song? I want to see if you really know the song.
I don't think I know. I mean, I know the song.
How it go?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm playing it in my head, but I don't know if I do.
So do they use a prop, or do they just twerk, or what do they do?
Wait, that is the one with the mixed girl that looks white that everybody got mad that they said they stole the dance?
A wobble?
No. I need to know the song. That one. Was it not the mixed girl
No.
that looks white?
No.
Yes,
this is a black people song.
No, it is, and they got mad that the girl did the dance better than the black girl dancing to it.
Okay. I didn't see that. So you know the song? You want me to play the song for you?
Yeah, if you want to.
If I play the first 10 seconds, you gotta.
I am not. I'm not doing that.
Cause it's really catchy. Like, it's a slogan that come on when it first come on.
Okay.
Everybody should get the instrumental.
Yeah, because it's gonna get flagged.
Okay. You're right. Okay. You don't know the lyrics.
Maybe I don't know the song.
Okay.
All right, show me how the dance goes, and then you can choreography it for me.
See, I don't know the dance like that either.
Oh!
I don't know the dance like that either.
No,
I was they be stepping and moving. I don't know it. I can just do the electric slide, the little.
Yeah, the 1, 2, the 1, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all like teaching the electric slide. You gotta do a little scoop thing.
Oh yeah,
You gotta-
scoop, yeah.
Yeah, do it with the scoop.
You do the scoop. You do the scoop.
You got me like a meme.
Okay. You don't want to be a meme, all right.
I don't want to be a meme. I have enough memes.
Okay. So, next question is, I know you probably get tired of getting asked this, but how do you feel about baddies as of now, like your current state?
Oh man, it's a little rough. It's definitely rough. I actually just met somebody that worked on the casting for Baddies Africa.
Okay.
And they were out there for like 24 hours. One girl had to use the bathroom outside, but there was no bathroom, if you know what I mean. Number 2, outside in front of everybody.
In Africa? I mean,
No.
Africa.
No, they did the casting in Atlanta.
Okay, so.
And then a girl got apparently at the casting too, had the braid ripped from the scalp. It's
I think you're
extremely
talking about,
ratchet and dangerous.
Baddies going wild, maybe.
No, it's
Baddies
Africa. And get this, no, it's the casting for Africa.
Okay, so the casting call, when all the girls come.
Yeah. And no, it's really, really, really bad now. And one of the things that I heard that happens at the casting is they're 6 people in a room, which is a mimic of Bad Girls Club. They would put us at the round table, ask us the same questions. That's how they pull from their casting. So it's a repeat of Bad Girls Club, but I heard through the grapevine, the ringleader, you know who that is, takes a ticket and says, "Here goes your ticket." She'll pick out of the 6 favorite. Here goes your ticket. If one of y'all want that ticket, there's only one. Get it from her. So then this person will fight. This person will fight. This will fight.
She can jump.
They get jumped, and then you don't know how many till you gotta be. If you get that ticket first, you're gonna be fighting probably 5 people.
Yeah.
And they had to sweep hair and mop up blood in between every set of 6.
What the world? This is
You didn't know that, did you?
Y'all didn't know this either. I didn't know this.
Yeah, I just found this out at the gym the other day.
This is past the auditions. This is casting.
This is
they got
the
picked.
real casting that is a 24-hour period. Yeah, girls sleeping outside at 6 a.m. They didn't wrap till.
What the world? I don't know nothing about
6
this. They don't talk about this.
Yeah, no. This is behind the scenes. Yeah, it's sad, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me make sure got my time going. Let me get a swig of water real quick too.
Okay. DC, if you want, you can go. He can walk me out. You what?
Hey, but that was the big girl over there. The boots on the ground.
It was! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You know who showed me that video? Y'all the same.
Okay.
I was right about the video, by the way.
What video? Oh, the mixed girl?
It was, they was mad. They was lighting her up.
I got to send that to me so I could put it
They
in
was lighting her up.
Okay.
Oh, they was so mad. She did like all sexy. She was doing a little
good.
hip thing.
Took her to the B2 award, really.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Mixed girls can dance too, you know?
Yeah. And she had like a black baby too. I think they were.
But dude,
What?
My bad, y'all.
now you good. But did she look white or like was she like?
No, she looks white, but she's half and half, and her
Oh,
kid's
okay.
black.
That's probably.
But she grew up in the household. But yeah, she, you could tell I think she had curly hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of white girls growing up in black households, we're gonna get to that in a minute. I got something
Okay.
for you. You probably maybe haven't heard of it, but we're gonna get to that. It don't got
Okay.
nothing to do with you. It got
Okay.
nothing to do with you, but we're gonna get to it. Okay. So did you watch Baddies after you got off of it, or?
Nope.
No?
I watched Baddies ATL that I was on. I had to make it through the first episode of Baddies South because I was the end of it. Because I thought it was episode 1, but I was really like intro episode 1, end of 2. That's all I watched.
Okay. Okay.
And then I watched the clip of Krishan punching a girl and beating her up in the sink, which was crazy.
That's it. No
That's
Rolly. What do you
it.
think about Rolly?
I didn't watch her. I don't know. I have no clue.
You know what she look like though, right?
Yeah, she's,
Okay.
yeah, it's, well,
You know her character a little bit, like how she.
I don't know her character. I know that she was supposed to be a new Tanisha. How they be trying to get, Bree was the new me. They tried to, yeah. So I don't know her character though, no. But I feel like she'd be causing a lot of chaos and fighting back, right? Do people like her? Do you
Oh,
like
it's
her?
mixed. It's mixed. I like Rolly.
Okay.
Personally, this is no shade to Rolly, you know,
Yeah.
but it's on and off her. Some people hate her. They've made her like a petition about her and got like 20,000 signatures, like get her off Baddies. Like we don't want her on Baddies.
That's just gonna make her get cast because
They talk
they
about
hate her
her.
so much.
I guess we don't see it from that standpoint. They talk about her legs. I even signed a
What's
petition
wrong with her
too.
legs? You signed the petition?
Yeah, I signed a petition for
But
her
you
legs.
like her.
At one point I
Wow, you
didn't, but
fake.
no, at one point I did, but I do like her. No.
You like confessional gangster.
No.
Wow.
No. But her legs are like,
Bow leg?
yeah, it's like,
Yeah, she bow leg.
yeah.
Yeah, it's probably because she's heavy. I don't know, unless it's just
And like
genetics.
her feet are like out.
That's pigeon-toed. Bow leg is
She
in.
both of them, I think.
You can't be both.
That's how she walks.
She does. Like
little
she'll
bit.
switch them
Nah.
out. Like I don't know about that.
Yeah, you gotta.
I gotta watch it. You gotta
Yeah.
send me a clip of that. I don't know about that.
No shade to Rose. I know you're probably gonna say something about this, but relax. I like you. I always liked you, but
He signed the
you
petition.
make me mad. You make me mad. You make me mad.
Who signs the petition? That's crazy. That was good. Keep doing your thing because if they hate you, that means you're gonna keep getting cast. Because in Country Wayne, that's how it works. They hate you, they comment. That's the engagement. You're gonna keep being there.
Yeah. But she's real though. She's a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that.
So what's your relationship like with, who Natalie as of now?
Natalie, who?
Oh, okay.
Miss Nunn?
Okay.
Oh, Miss Nunn? I don't speak to her. I haven't spoke to her since Baddies South. That cameo, sit down. Last time I ever spoke to her, yelling all those words out the door. Never spoke again. Not on Instagram. Nothing. Yeah, it was a wrap.
I know you still got love for her. So I'm gonna ask you this question. Okay, we're gonna wrap up this Baddies talk in a minute. I know it's
Okay.
like we got some more stuff to talk about, but okay, so we
I
had.
like the cards, by the way. These are like
Thank
really,
you.
really nice and like legit and like crisp.
Thank you. First interview, make sure y'all tap in. Okay, so on Baddies, they had a situation where it was this girl named Meatball, a girl named Tinka, and they was best friends at one point.
Okay.
Tinkerbella. So they stopped being best friends on the show, and they fought the reunion like 6 rounds. Like they just had it out for each other. Yeah. So Meatball went to IG one day, and she was like, she wanted to basically end her life, like take matters in her own hands and end her life. And even though Tinka wasn't cool with her, she still came to Meatball, rescue or whatever. Was like reach out to me, stuff like that. She reached out to her, she said.
Yeah.
So if Natalie was in a, God forbid, But if Natalie was in a situation where she was in a hospital or
F her. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. This is the hospital.
if she, yeah, the hospital or something dramatic happens or atrocious happens,
Yeah.
what's your stance on that? Will you be there for her like Tinker was the meatball or?
So it just depends on the situation if it would be, because in those moments, a lot of things are going on, but I would be supportive of her. I wouldn't want her to do that. I wouldn't be like, no, I wouldn't. Even though I feel like she's super evil and she does a lot of bad, I would still want her to be okay. Like,
if she had like stage 4 cancer or something, like.
Yeah, no, because I feel like her everything would shift, because at that point you're not worried about greed and fame. You're worried about like life and seeking God, because where are you going after this? So honestly, that would probably make it to where we could be cool again. But no, I would definitely want her to be okay, for sure.
So you can be cool again with her, maybe.
On her deathbed.
Oh, okay. Really? On her deathbed?
Yeah, I don't want her to die. But no, she had a change of heart, because people can have change of hearts. They can have like coming to Christ and be a different person. I don't see it happening anytime soon, but I would never say never, because I don't know.
Okay, that's real. That's real. I already asked you that question. Okay, what's your zodiac sign?
Pisces.
Pisces. Okay, my mom's a Pisces. You think your sign is the best?
So
are you into zodiac signs? If you're Christian,
I am not, because my pastor will preach about it all the time. So God does do everything in patterns. There are seasons: fall, winter, summer, spring. Okay, so yes, a lot of personality types do match what a zodiac sign says, but a lot of people give power to the zodiac sign where it's a false idol. So I do believe that certain characteristics do match the zodiac sign, but it's not because of the zodiac sign or the sun god. It's because God created everything in seasons. Flowers come up in the spring. It's not because I'm dedicating things to the spring, if that makes any sense.
So do you think, so God created people in the spring, do they have the same attributes or like personality types a little bit?
I do feel like the moon, all that stuff, because everything is very strategic, how he says he knows the number of hairs on your head. So I do believe a lot of the things that they put as a zodiac sign, it does match personalities. It does, but it's because God created it that way, not because of the power of Pisces for life. You know what I mean? I had a fish tattooed on me. I do have a fish tattooed on me, by the way, but it's a koi fish.
That was before?
Japanese.
Oh, okay.
And it was Japanese over not Pisces.
Okay.
But it was before it also. This is really old.
Okay. I don't know anything about the seasons, like.
Well, you're Aquarius, so do you give it to? Do you give them oh, Aquarius people are? I'm only matched with these people.
No, I don't only match people. I give everybody a fair chance. But like, I do believe like that gives me like a little insight on you, like a little. I keep it in the back of my mind.
Yeah, a little bit.
Leo, I see how you move, but I'm keeping it in the back of my mind and be like, and it's matching up. When it start matching up, I just be like.
Yeah, you can see you attach other signs to it, which that makes sense. Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because hello, everything's done in patterns.
Pisces are like emotional.
I'm not emotional though. What's crazy is like I may cry, but I'll cry and get it over with, and I can forget about it. If we apologize and make up, I will let it go, and we can be best friends, and I'll never think about it again. Now, if you keep doing me wrong, I'll be like, wait, you did this, 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 and this.
You don't cry?
No, I do cry.
Okay.
So what I'm saying, I do cry, but I will cry immediately and release it and not hang on to it.
Okay.
People feel that they're not emotional because they either get angry versus crying, or they yell and go off, but anger is an emotion too.
That's true.
Or they hold it in and they're like taking little jabs all week long. That's an emotional person. Because I might cry right now, I might say something, we can make up, and 10 minutes later, I can clear my mind and be normal all week. Okay. Versus somebody who, that's emotional to me. Not crying for a few minutes, because I'll cry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about Krishan Rock, you know, she a Pisces too. She's like very love driven, and she just like crash out a lot.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
So I don't really watch, but I did see a interview randomly on my phone with Winter, seeing her at a club trying to fight her, and apparently she's big, which is crazy because I always thought she was like a little petite girl.
Krishan?
Yeah. She's big, like muscular and tall and everything, giving Rocky vibes. Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I thought she was little, but she was on that show where they You know what show she was on?
What, like-
She like came famous on that.
Oh, the Gladiator American
There you
show.
go. Yeah, like doing
she's
all
always
those
been
crazy
athletic. And
things.
she don't fight
Right.
small. Whatever she is, she
Right.
don't fight small.
Yeah. Well, because
like
she's
that.
not small. She's like, hello. She's used to like
Yeah,
monkey
she's not
bars
tall,
all the
though.
way through here.
I doubt she's
oh,
tall.
she isn't.
I doubt she's tall.
Yeah. Well, they'll know. You ask them in the comments. How tall is Krishan Rock?
Okay. Yeah. How tall is Krishan Rock? Okay.
And what's her zodiac sign?
Right. Right. Okay. What's your sexual orientation?
Straight.
Straight. Okay.
Hello.
As a Christian, you know.
Yes.
As a
Yeah.
Christian?
You gotta be. Yeah. You gotta get it right.
Okay.
Gotta get it right sometimes. You can't just be making out with girls and running in bathrooms.
Yeah. But it's
like
more.
it's BGC11 every day.
Right. It's more accepted for women though. You know, like okay.
What?
Like women today, women like it's more accepted. So
Yeah, it's definitely more accepted. What, so be bi or go both ways?
no, just a woman like mess with a woman. They
Yeah.
don't even classify as lesbian. They just hook up.
Well, it's just a free-for-all for everybody nowadays.
Okay. Yeah.
But I know what you mean because it's not judged in that manner. But even that, no. But if I'm with one person, it can't be a free-for-all anyways. Whether
Right,
it be like,
right.
oh, I'm just going to go make out with this girl. Like, that's cute in your 20s. Like, I'm grown.
Yeah.
I can't do that no more. Nor do I want to. Like,
So if
ew,
you was Christian in your
cringy.
20s, would you do it? Like if you was Christian in your 20s?
I have no idea.
Okay.
God be putting you through things to
Yeah.
strengthen you to become who you are, and I needed to go through all those things.
Right. You can still sin as a Christian, you know.
Oh, everybody
Just-
sins every single day.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So how's your love life going? Do you seen anybody or
Pretty
what?
good. So I do have a guy. I got a skit husband and I got a real boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
That's my skit husband over there being security guard for the day because my real security, Cowbear from all the Bad Girls Club and Baddies, he wasn't getting out the house. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
so I got a real boyfriend and I got a skit husband. So
His
it's
name is
fun.
Cowbear?
Cowbear is my security guard.
Oh, okay. So the boyfriend, you don't want to get
Oh,
to
I mean, I can. His name's Vic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my skit husband is DC.
You know they're going to do some research about Vic. They're going to go to his page
There
and
ain't no
stuff.
research you can do.
Okay, he don't got
Ghost.
Instagram. Ghost?
Nope.
Okay.
Sure not. I don't want none of those problems.
You swiped his pages
They can
out?
Drag us on Facebook.
Yeah, okay, so in relationships, what do you expect for like a man to do for you?
To communicate, to be kind, to be supportive, to make me laugh. I would say those are the majority of the things.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about 50-50? Do you go 50-50 or he should be paying all the
Okay,
bills?
no.
or-
Eventually, it depends on the situation. So I don't think any relationship should be 50-50. Otherwise, why is it a relationship? No, ideally, the man is supposed to be the provider and pay for everything when it comes to certain things. But at the same time, if the man isn't in a good situation, I don't mind it being me 90 and him 10.
Okay.
Or even if I have to take 100 and then him 10. But then when it gets better,
Right.
he got 80, I got 20, because relationships are like that. It's just not
Right.
reasonable to think of it any other way.
Right,
But if
right.
everything was good on both playing fields, then no, it's not 50-50 because the man's the provider.
Right.
I'm not about to cook and clean and take care of the house, take care of children, and we both were, because that wouldn't be 50-50. If I paid bills and you paid bills and I'm doing all these extra activities, time is money.
Well, you know what they
So-
say about the wife. Wife's supposed to cook, clean, wash clothes.
But they're also not supposed to work. That is their job.
That's true. That's
so
true. That's true. That makes sense.
That's where it's like, okay, yes, it can technically be 50-50 because it's 50-50 energy, but not 50-50 monetarily on a bill.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm cooking, cleaning, doing all this stuff, I'm working countless hours. If I work 8 hours a day and I got to come home and work 6 hours and you're working
Yes.
8 hours, no, like you got to pay all that because who's doing, unless you
Yeah.
want to go 50-50 on these chores.
Right,
Okay?
right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. We got like 40 I'm gonna reset the camera and stuff.
Okay.
Let's take some pictures real quick.
Okay.
All right, put the cards up a little bit. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Like I'm leaning back. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. All right, let me reset the camera.
Okay.
Whoa. Get a swig of water. Do you have gum in your mouth? Yeah. You put it to the root and stuff like that? Yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do
Someone
that.
said on Facebook earlier, so like her S's are annoying. I'm like, I've had a list my entire life. No, I've always had it.
Okay.
Yeah. And people used to think because I had that really big tongue ring, but no, I've had it my entire life. Yeah.
Okay. So the tongue ring, you don't think it impacts?
It did a little bit.
Okay.
Because when I took it out, because it had a big hoop on it, it was a little more clear. Like a little bit, but it's very Sarah.
How you like Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah.
And it's like
Sunshine.
yeah.
Like I don't know, it's like a very
little list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that got a little list.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Was that before BGC? You got the tongue ring? It had to be before BGC.
Yeah, I got it in middle school. I got it in 6th grade. Yeah, I was like punk rock, and that was the only piercing I could get. So I got it in 6th grade, 7th grade maybe.
Wow. Wow. I remember you with your dad all the time. He passed away, right?
No.
No? Are you?
I don't talk to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nah, he like did all kinds of crazy stuff, and I was just over it. But he didn't really raise me. He raised me at a very young age, disappeared forever, lived 20 minutes down the road, came back in, did a lot of bad. When I was 23-ish, 22, I re-met him again as an adult, and then just take for like 10 years, and eventually I had to cut him off. Because it just got really bad.
Takers.
Yeah. And it starts to get even deeper than that. Like the more I started to read and learn, even in the Bible, like Jesus' own brothers didn't believe him. He had to leave them. Joseph in the Bible, his brothers were jealous of him and tried to kill him, threw him in a pit, sold him into slavery, which later he became great and he became second in command in Egypt and fed everybody, took care of his family. So those things have to happen to you to build who you are. But he was definitely that person in my life for so many years. And I realized I had to walk away because it was just very draining.
I had to cut off family too.
Yeah, your dad? Or
my dad I recently stopped talking to him. I was like, no. He came back as an adult, but he just wanted to be like friends. I need a dad. I don't need a friend. You know?
Friends are anywhere.
Yeah, so it just was that.
Working for you. Yeah. And that's okay though, because people feel like, and the thing is, like world culture is not kingdom culture, which is God culture. So they'll say blood is thicker than water. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Because you can meet somebody today and in 1 month be closer and that person be genuinely caring for you and help you more than somebody you've known your entire life.
Exactly.
So that's a world culture mindset to be sticking to my friend from elementary school, my little cousin, the person. Y'all all gotta go.
Yeah.
They all gotta go, right?
Yeah.
If they're not adding to your life, they're subtracting. So they all gotta go.
My mom needs to hear this too.
Yeah.
So you get an exclusive view on YouTube. I'm not putting this on Instagram. I don't think.
Why not? You should.
Maybe I should, but I'm just talking about my dad. Just aired him out, you know.
What?
I just aired him out.
You should. I aired on my dad worse, and it's actually 20 times worse.
Sheesh.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But no, I'll see.
Well, no, because maybe he should see this and be like, hey, you need to be a dad and a father, not to be a friend, because they should. Yeah. You only have one dad, you have one mom, grandparents, like, don't try to be my buddy, like, passing me alcohol and high school type vibes. Like, be an adult to show me which way to go.
Right. It's just a bad perception when you, like, talk about people on social media, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of coming to them and telling them about it, you went to social media, you know?
Yeah, and let him see it online and get tagged first.
Yeah, but nah, I would definitely tell him this. He just
tell him first and then let it drop.
Yeah, probably. We'll see. All right, so back to the questions.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna talk about this girl because I feel like y'all are kind of the same.
Okay.
The only difference is like you're white, she's black. Y'all both have bodies, can fight. Outspoken, smart. So I just want to know how your relationship is with Megan.
Megan James.
Yes, Megan James.
Okay, no, we're cool. We haven't spoken some years now. I got her on Marriage Boot Camp because when you get on shows like that,
She's on Marriage Boot Camp?
Yes, so I was on season 4. They asked me who I recommended for season 5. So say for instance, Tanisha was on season 2. She recommended Natalie. When Natalie was on, well, they actually reached out to Natalie and was like, who's good? They saw us all going on like tour, like doing promos and stuff. And they pulled me from her page. So that's how I got on.
Okay,
She actually
okay.
tried to block it, which is crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they asked me who I thought, and I recommended Judy and Megan James. And yeah, they ended up going with Megan. So she was on maybe season 5. No, they already did 5 when they did 4. I think she was on 6.
Okay.
He was like a basketball player. That's how she got on Basketball Wives after maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. But no, Megan's cool.
I never seen her with a dude before. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to watch the shows, but I definitely reached out to you, Megan, for a collab. You know, we got to work on. So.
Megan has her own podcast, though, I believe, right?
I haven't seen it on her Instagram. She just do like a lot of self videos now, like.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Makeup videos, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I think a while back ago she did, because I think somebody.
The podcast, I think so. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, but I don't think she does that anymore.
Okay.
She was getting a lot of hate on her podcast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they didn't like her as a podcast host.
Really?
Yeah. She's kind of, like nitpicky, She's Aquarius. I'm Aquarius, so
So y'all the same?
I know.
Did you sign a petition to get her podcast
No.
canceled?
I understand her. But I'm not gonna say that. But I understand where the comments is coming from.
Yeah. Okay. You agree with the comments?
It's not that I don't dislike her, but she is nitpicky. That's just her. Some people don't like it.
She was like that on the shows in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I remember on Battle, she was like, Sarah, you always complaining. I was like, first off, you're always complaining, not me.
Yeah.
I don't be complaining. I was like, girl, I literally just got hit twice in the leg. Like, relax.
That clip is in my head of like y'all on BGC, BGSB and stuff like.
They didn't air a fight. We actually got in a whole fight in the party bus after we were allowed to use the restroom real quick, and then we were on ice, which means we can't talk anything story. I was telling Rocky and maybe Shelly, like what happened, whatever. And then something happened and they were like, well, tell her. And then I did. I told her on the bus, we were in the front. And we like started to fight and everything. And production separated us. They threw us in the back of the bus. And I think you see that in the clip. But because they didn't want fighting on Battle. So you know how BGC was. So they didn't air it. And I don't really remember. I was drunk. We all were. We were like,
who told you to tell her that? The producers?
No, okay, so I think I was telling, I'm probably remembering wrong. I believe I was telling Rocky and Shelly and maybe Tiana in the bathroom. And maybe I think Danny got kicked off quickly. I think another girl heard it, maybe Nancy. I think it was the night I came home with all those $1 bills. Yeah. I think it was like Nancy. She was like, oh, you better tell her. And you know me, I was like, I will tell her. So then I get on the bus like, Megan, I don't even remember what it was, but it was bad.
Can I picture her?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. There you go. Okay, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You brought up Nancy. I like Nancy. I liked her a lot,
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So to move on, how do you feel about BGC11 nowadays? Because I know it's everywhere, like streaming everywhere. How do you feel about that?
It's so crazy. So when I first started dating the guy that I'm with now, he made me watch all that stuff. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. Like, what is this?
Why did he make you?
He's never seen it or even heard of it. He didn't know who I was. And he's like, let's watch this. And I was like helping him organize his closet and stuff. So then he like put it on his TV and like took the remote and was like walking around. So it's like I was forced to watch it. I'm like, what is this? But it is crazy because I see people nowadays, and for a long time it was like they either knew me from Bad Girls Club for my whole career basically. And then it was Baddies and Country Wayne. So then now I'm like Baddies, Country Wayne. But now everybody's saying BGC. So there's so many young kids now that I'll be like, oh, you know Baddies. They're like, no, I watch Bad Girls Club. I don't watch Baddies. I was like, wow, that's so crazy because now it's making a whole comeback. It's really wild. And that's what, 2013?
Yeah. And make sure your mic is on.
12 years ago.
So, yeah, that's crazy. So do you feel like you need to get paid? So first of all, did you watch the whole season?
Yeah.
Okay, like when you were younger, you probably watched it, right?
So I started watching reality TV late in the game. I first started watching the Lovvvve. That was my favorite. And then I Love Money, which was a competition show.
I Love Money. I
interviewed
so many of them people. I love them. Yeah.
And then I I went back and started watching BGC. I don't think I started until maybe Judy's season or something later, and then that's when I cast for it and I went back. And then I started watching them because people liked my reviews on YouTube. So I would watch them and do the reviews. I never did 12. That's the only season I never watched. And that's because when I filmed 11 and did Battle, it was airing as I was going on 13. So even when I went on 13, I didn't know who Jada or Red was. They were like, those are the girls from 12. And I'm like, oh, wow. So I missed it, not intentionally.
Okay.
Because I did so many shows back to back. It was crazy.
Yeah. I was asking, did you watch your season, though? Did you watch season with you on there? Did you?
Yes, 11?
Okay, yeah. Okay, you
watched it? It was rough, man.
Okay.
It was like, it was crazy because I thought I got robbed of the experience because I got kicked off, 7 or 10 days in? Yeah. But I was like the whole season.
You pretty much was like,
it's crazy, right? How that happened. They were like, no, I promise you, like, you're gonna like look good. And I was like, every episode, everything was about me until start to finish until I left.
Right, yeah. That's true. It's pretty good. Okay, so do you keep in touch with any of the girls from your season?
I talked to Tiana on and off. I love Tiana. And of course, we did Battle together at a Secret Alliance. She won the show. I spoke to Jazz Monet a couple times online.
I want to get her on here too, Jazz Monet.
Yeah, she's cool. Which I liked her. I actually liked her on BGC 11. Her and I became friends, me, her, and Teresa. And because she was caught up in the mix with Mimi and listening, that's why she didn't like me. And then when she realized when it came out, like, oh, Sarah's actually cool. And then when I was going to war with Natalie, Jazz Monet was the only, like, one of the very few that stood up and was speaking against it because she wasn't scared about like getting her page deleted and all that stuff. So that was like a really cool thing. But
she's a real one then.
She is. I just
remember that push she gave you. You know, we always.
The little.
That was it.
She's like, if I pushed you, like you pushed me. I'm like. And then she was like a push thing. I remember I was like, oh, so we swinging now. That was crazy. Good times.
Right. Okay, so. On Baddies, I'm gonna give you a scene. I want you how would you respond to it? How would you react to it? I'm gonna give you a scene, okay?
Is this how I would react now today, or if I was on the show back then?
It's up to you.
Okay.
I'll let you hear it. So, on Baddies, one day in an episode, Summer, she stole Pretty P's Rolex watch out of her purse that's filming wrapped up, like the scene wrapped up. But after the scene wrapped up, Pretty P was in the bathroom, so she got in her purse, grabbed the watch or whatever, and put the purse back. Right, so the next day, according to the episode, Pretty P, she's mad about her watch. This is a Rolex watch, so she's like, I need that watch. So they fought or whatever. Well, before they fought, she was like, I need that watch. She was confronting her about it. So Summer was like, oh, you want this watch? F your watch, and threw it in the pool, like a lake, pretty much, like a lake.
So she couldn't go swim and get it and find it.
Now, about that, there's a scenario about that. So Natalie said, oh, don't worry about it. I'm going to give you another Rolex watch.
Yeah, I don't believe that, number one.
Yeah.
You ain't about to buy nothing. Like, girl, stop it. And secondly, I don't know. I would be that's why I wouldn't even want to go on a show like that because they have, like, no boundaries whatsoever. Like, on Atlanta Housewives, they would never. You know what I mean? To throw some... One good thing is Rolexes are waterproof if it's not like a bust down because then the dial can come off.
And it was working afterwards. She said it was working afterwards.
Yeah, it should be able to. Yeah. But dang, you had to go and swim and get it, and Natalie ain't about to buy that girl no watch. I'd be mad, man.
She said on the episode and it came out like last week. She never got the watch, and I was like, "Why y'all bugging me? Y'all know I was." She said something like, "Quit bugging me about it," like, because she never got the watch.
Yeah, she ain't gonna give it to her. Yeah, it ain't.
Why would she lie like that?
She always does. For the devil is a liar. When he speaks out of his own character. For he is the father of lies. It's literally scripture.
Sheesh.
That's how people can. Have you noticed when people you're around can lie so quick and easy? And they're just like this, and like, how do they even come up with this stuff?
Yeah.
It's because if you notice, they put their character traits on you. So if you really look back, that's what they're doing. Oh, she complains all the time. No, that's actually
that's
you.
Okay.
She lies all the time. No, that's actually you.
Yeah.
Like, you're a fake friend. No, that's you, sweetheart. Like, that's how they pull lies so quickly. But it's in the scripture. That's what the devil does. He puts you or him on you.
Yeah. Wow. That's a lot of my family members.
Yeah, deceivers.
Wow. Okay, one more question about Baddies. I'm gonna give you another scene. So there's this girl named Gretchen.
Okay.
She's I think she's Puerto Rican, I believe. She's not white. But she grew up like a lot of black people. She has a black baby father. She has black kids. So she got on Baddies Caribbean.
And she's white.
She's like Puerto Rican.
Okay. So she's still
She's not white, but
Yeah, she's not white.
She looks white, but
okay. Oh, okay. She looks white.
Yep, she's like not white though.
Yeah.
So she gets on Baddies and she
Please don't tell me she said the N-word, because she did.
Well, what if I told?
Is that what she did?
You really don't watch it?
No, I don't.
Oh my gosh, she says it a lot. Like she said it a lot. No, it wasn't cool. It wasn't
like
cool.
Erica Mena wise, because she used to kind of say certain things. They used to get really mad because she's Puerto Rican.
The Baddies didn't like that though. Like when they first heard it, Jayla and the Cremington was like, "Did she just say the N-word? Did she just say nigga? Like, did she just say that?"
I get it because it's part of her normal vocabulary because of who she's around and what she does. So it's just automatically. It's like how somebody's like, okay, babe, okay, like, because they're so used to it, it's so common. So I get it, but on shows like that too, for one, I wouldn't do it. Like, I don't think it's okay. I don't even say the B word anymore. Like, hey, bitch. Like, this is like tacky to me. It like makes me cringe. Like, I love Love Island and I watch it all the time. And they're always saying it. And I remember when I used to
on Love Island, you're saying it now?
Oh yeah, the new Love Island, I'm obsessed. I'm on like on episode 9.
Wow, okay.
And they cuss now.
Okay, I didn't know that. That is crazy.
Everything. Yeah, it's good.
That is crazy.
But they say it and it's like cringy. So do I agree with it? No, but I also don't think black people should really say it either.
Yeah.
So definitely not her, because now you're crossing a whole nother boundary. So I don't agree with it whatsoever.
Yeah.
But they're going to find something to be mad about anyways. Yeah. Because that's what the whole show is even about.
A lot of the girls like her. They be like, she's a real N-word. Like, that's what they say about her.
The fans or the...
No, the cast.
Oh, the cast says it?
Yeah.
I thought you said the cast was mad
They was mad at her, but like, after that, like, there was some people that still liked her afterwards. Like,
okay. So it was like
some people didn't get
decision.
offended. Yeah. Some people didn't get offended, but some
it's like,
did.
I get it, because she's not white.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, it's like a weird thing to play with.
Yeah. So, who's your favorite on Love Island? Favorites. I haven't watched it, so you could just.
Really? Okay, so. Ooh, I don't know.
Don't tell me we got eliminated, but you can tell me. I ain't
no, because I haven't watched any. I only saw one main person get eliminated. I don't really know who my favorites are. I do like Jeremiah and his girl Huda.
Yeah, Huda. Who's Huda? I hear a lot about her. Like,
yeah, they're like in love, but I feel like it's gonna collapse really soon because they're like, oh, she's playing it safe.
I heard it did.
Oh, it did.
I heard it did.
Yeah, it's the craziest thing. So why I like watching Love Island is because to see the dynamic between men and women, how we speak different languages, and you can be saying the same thing, but no one gets it, because that's like real life. You can literally learn from watching that show. And what was so crazy is when the guy, Nick, got in Jeremiah's ear about Huda saying, I don't think she's genuine. And she was, I think she really is genuine. She's low-key, she's in love with him by this episode for sure. Like, no question in my mind, it's not fake. And he got in his head and started taking it out on her because the guys agreed. And they don't know what they're talking about on a daily basis. Yeah. And it's so far off. Like, when he watches it, he's probably gonna be like, I shouldn't have listened to the guys. Yeah. But this is a natural thing that people do on a regular basis. You start listening to your friends.
Yeah. I was gonna, like, I applied for Love Island. Halfway through, I was like, do I want to see my girl in a bikini every day talking to other dudes?
Yeah.
And then
crash out.
Yeah, it's not. If you're talking to, like, I'm possessive. I'm not possessive, but like, your mind. Like, if your mind's your mind, so I don't want to see you talking to other dudes. Like, I'll probably be good for the show, but and then the saliva, the saliva stuff they do, like.
But I'm sure they have a lot of testing and stuff.
Yeah.
Ew. So, yeah, no, I get what you mean, because I couldn't kiss 5 people back to back.
Yeah.
But the new girl on this new season, when they said you got to go kiss the guy, and they're all making out and this that.
She didn't kiss.
She said kiss. She made them kiss her on the cheek. Yeah.
That's messed up, but I get it though.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of saliva.
Yeah.
Ugh. But then again, they're like really young. Yeah. And you're on TV, and that type of show, they're testing you for everything.
Okay.
It ain't like Baddies where it's like a free-for-all. You don't know what nobody has.
It's a free-for-all on Baddies?
There's no testing. What? There's no psychological evaluations. There's no blood test. There's no nothing. And low-key, I know some stuff about some people where you would not want to be on a set where their blood is coming near you. Because think about it, like, you just got a serious disease because of a fight, and think about it too, even when it comes to those castings where all these people are coming in blood everywhere. Imagine somebody claws you and there's blood and whatever, and now next thing you know, Is that not crazy?
It's crazy. That's
Yeah,
probably why
there's no testing.
Jayla did a big thing. I want to keep going, but can I say one more thing? Like
Yeah.
Jayla, she got a bit on her chest and like.
She had like a chunk removed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she said when she was like applying medicine to it, it was like oozing out, like, you know. She tried to say like grits wasn't clean.
Wow, might not be. They don't test them.
That's crazy.
Like I know somebody that are like, well, 2 people that were HIV positive that were doing those shows.
That.
No, not wait. That's the lower end, right? No, they have full blown AIDS.
Females, baddies, right? This is baddies we're talking about.
I don't know.
Okay, you want to stay out of it.
Yeah, I'm staying out of it, but I do know for sure.
Yeah, don't disclose anybody, but
yeah, it's on a streaming platform, and you never know casting or anything. You got to keep that in mind. You don't know what you're walking into. Bad Girls Club, Love Island, they're testing you for everything. So if you make out with all of them, who cares?
Right.
You know what I mean? Even when you do Real World, because I want to go on that, they'll say like, oh, if there's like a sexually transmitted disease like herpes or something, we can't be liable. But it's not like any serious because they test for everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
This some tea, y'all. Y'all wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, it was crazy,
wow,
man.
I never heard this either. Sir, you coming through. First interview, you coming through. Okay, where are you at now in life?
Right here.
Okay, right here. Okay,
right
looking
here
good.
too,
Looking good. Okay. Like outside of me though, we're not around me. Where are you at like in life?
Country Wayne skits, full time. I absolutely love it. I love scripted acting. It's scripted acting and improv. It's like the most fun thing ever. It's like, I don't know how your parents or grandparents used to watch Days of Our Lives and As the World Turns, those old soap operas.
Okay, General Hospital.
There you go.
Okay.
It's like a modern day version because it's on Facebook.
Okay.
It's just so much fun. Like I love acting. I took acting class forever. So to be in the position I am in now and to do this every day and I love it.
That's cool.
It's like the most amazing thing.
That's good.
So,
that's very fulfilling. You feel fulfilled. That's
and I be telling my guy all the time, I'm like, so you know, when we, what's it called, and I have a baby, the baby gonna have in the skits, and it's gonna be my skit husband baby. And we've already like talked about stuff like that, which is kind of like sick in a weird way, but like I live skits now.
That's good. Yeah. Your skit husband was here. He was cool. DC.
Yeah, DC. Yeah, DC's
cool.
super cool.
It's cool. Okay, so next question. What's some of Sarah's hobbies?
Gym, tan, laundry.
Gym, tan, laundry.
No, do you know what that's from? Please tell me you know it. How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Why?
Who wrote the note?
Who wrote the note?
Who wrote? Oh my God, I gotta go.
No. Stay here.
Who wrote the note?
Is this from Bad Girls Club or something?
Gym, tan, laundry? The cabs are here?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
The interview's done.
I'm 25. I'm 2000. I'm 2000, baby.
Jersey Shore.
I didn't watch that.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't watch that.
Yeah, you're too young.
No, I just didn't watch it.
No, you're young.
Oh, okay. You think so?
When I was 20s, my little sister, who's like 10 years younger, she watched it. They were in high school. You were like a toddler.
Yeah.
And we watched it in real time, and it was like the best thing ever. It was like an era. And you know, they're still on, I don't know what network they're on now, but they do Jersey Shore Family Vacation, and they had apparently this. I just saw a clip where it said, because I don't watch it anymore, but I watched like the first 2. I think they're on like 6 of them. I don't even know. It was like right when we decided to bring Bad Girls back, which is now Baddies.
Right.
But yeah, that's what they do: gym, tan, laundry. But no, I gym, clean the house, DIY. I like projects. Yeah.
That's cool.
You don't watch my DIY?
Yes, I've seen a couple.
I build stuff.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I be building stuff for
real. What is she doing? And that's.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all think like you see this cute image like this pretty image? You would think she wouldn't get her hands dirty?
No, I've got that digging and.
Y'all don't know Sarah. Like our first time we met, we was setting. I was like doing a setup or whatever, which was a fail. So that's why we're shooting again. But she literally cut her fingers, like cut her hands, like was bleeding. And I was like, wow. She was like, she just started like tasting the blood.
It's fine. I just go get a wipe real quick.
Yeah.
I was like, let me fix your tripod. And
I don't even like the taste of blood, so. Props to you. Like that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
I don't care about
best
all
of both
that stuff.
worlds. Like,
right.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, what kind of grades was young Sarah making in school?
All A's.
All A's.
All A's. I graduated with a 3.874 GPA pre-med psychology.
Pre-med psychology?
Yes.
You got it in degrees, or you?
I have a Yeah, so I do have a pre-med psychology degree. It was just an associate's. I have more credits for a bachelor's, but I didn't go finish it.
Okay. Okay.
I realized TV modeling was for me.
Yeah. Cut that off. Uh-oh, let me end this. All right, this should be our last. I promise you, with these mics.
You gonna do what we do in these skits? They ain't no mics. I told you.
That's crazy. I don't know. I like to set up. I like to set up. I want to be professional, you know? I mean, I guess the phones, I feel like everybody does the phones, though. They shoot with phones.
Right.
But your skits do look good, though.
They look really good.
I mean, that's with no mics.
No editing. No nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Okay, so I just asked you this off camera or whatever, but pretty much I asked you this. But what does Sarah eat?
I said I was hungry and I don't want your hot fries?
Yeah, my hot fries and my Takis.
Takis are what?
The Mexican rolled chips, the rolled chips, the corn rolled chips with the red.
I don't know about
very
that.
Dark red.
I eat Mexican food. I just like whole filling food. I like real food.
Right.
Yeah, like meat, vegetables, white rice.
Right.
I'm a big white rice. My grandma used to always make us eat it growing up.
Sticky rice?
Not sticky rice, just white rice. Not even jasmine rice. It's like Japanese rice.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Niragishi. I think that's what it's called. My girl always be like, Niragishi rice. Okay.
Which brings up the fact that
I'm Japanese.
Right, you're Japanese.
That's
Okay.
right. Yeah, it's weird. I did my ancestry DNA at one point. I was like 31%, then I was 33%.
Japanese?
Yeah.
Okay. So it changed?
Yes, because they do more testing and they find more family or something like that. But what's crazy is, and how you can say, well, how can you be 33? Because, and even though my grandma was full, just like when you pass on your genes to your children, like if we were to have a child, we don't know, it's not gonna have half a blue eye, half a brown eye. Like maybe my eyes take over.
Yeah.
And maybe your skin tone takes over, maybe my hair takes over. So it's not with ethnicity. People think, oh, it's 50-50. Like if your mom's white, your dad's black, you're 50-50. No, you might be 60% black, 40 white because they might have given you more of their gene, which is crazy. So it makes sense. And the fact that if you look at my grandma and me, she passed, but we look identical. It makes sense why I have 33% because I took a lot of her.
Okay, sorry to hear that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting. I was gonna say something, I forgot. Just forget about it. Oh, how do you dye your hair? Like
Bleach?
you?
What do you mean? They just bleach my roots every time.
Days. You don't dye your own hair?
No, I used to like back in the day, but no, because they got to get look all the way in the back.
Roots,
I can't reach all
I
this.
don't got time for that.
Yeah, and then like I go every 3 weeks, and they're only like this long, so they just brush. You can't let bleach overlap; it'll fall out.
Okay.
Like if I were to put bleach on your hair, well, I don't know because it's your texture. If that was our hair, and I were to put bleach on that, it would all fall out.
Okay.
Because bleach can't touch bleach already. There's holes in it.
Yeah.
So that's why girls. You never really
roots,
see anybody with bleached blonde hair this long. It like breaks off. It's like dry pieces. It's like unheard of to have hair this long bleached blonde.
It look good.
My hairdresser's really good. Thank you.
My hairdresser, I had to fire her because she told me one day, she was like, I'm on shrooms or whatever. I didn't think much of it. And then, what would you think when she said she was on shrooms? Like,
You ain't touching my hair.
wow, nah, I was really cool. We had a connection, so I was like, yeah, she's all right. Then she made my hair fall out one day.
Yeah, I bet she did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else about her, but
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because think about it, psychedelics like that and stuff, it takes you to a realm you're not supposed to be in. We're not meant to be in the spiritual realm. When some people are like, oh, I see demons, I see this. No, they really do because there's spirits and energy all around us. So when you do things like that, you're going where you're not supposed to go, which can be dangerous. And you're also sinning, so you're inviting those spirits in.
Okay, yeah. I never took a shroom. Yeah, never did. I do want to try edible though.
Oh man, edibles are rough, man. I did it a few times and I freak out. I don't like none of that stuff. I can't do anything that alters my brain. I'll go crazy.
I don't think I like that either.
I go psycho. Like it's not enjoyable.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes it can take days to get back to normal.
Days, yeah.
I mean, like really crazy. Like I called. I was like, you gotta call my mom. I said, you gotta call the ambulance. And then I was like trying to drive home. I didn't have no gas. It was like 7 in the morning, and I'm like trying to go to every gas station. And it was like when trafficking was like really, really big, like a new thing where they were throwing people in vans. And I kept stopping to get gas. And keep in mind, people look at me anyways because of how I look or because they know who I am. and they're all staring at me, and I see these vans, and it's like all these workers and stuff. Because hello, they're going to work. They're construction workers.
Yeah.
And I literally think it's a setup, and I'm like, they're going to traffic me. I mean, I went crazy. I went home and changed all my passwords. Like I did everything. I took the thumbprint off my computer because I was like, what if they like cut off my thumb and?
That's a lot.
It's bad. And it was like for some cough syrup.
Yeah.
THC cough syrup. And I took it because my neck and head was hurting really bad.
Wow.
My friend's like, take this.
You took a regular dose, not double. You didn't.
Apparently he gave me too much.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. I was like dripping sweat, and then I got really cold, and I was like, you don't need to do none of that stuff. Trust me, it ain't even like worth it. Like the experience can be bad, and you can also make bad decisions while on it, and then you know, it's not good.
Okay.
Like make somebody's hair fall out.
Yeah. So, okay, so I'm gonna ask you this question. Do you know these terms? All right, ready? Let me get a sip of water.
Okay. Me too. My gum has no flavor whatsoever. Hold on.
Yeah.
FYI, I brought a gun to set, not because of you, just because it's always in my purse.
Okay. You said a gun? Is that a gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I was just joking with you because you remember. Hello, I'm Baddie.
Oh,
like, she
really?
brought a gun to set.
Really?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was joking with you because I'm like, by the way, I have one in my purse just because I always do.
Oh, you good?
It wasn't especially for you, just so you know.
Now you got in Texas. Now if I would have saw it, I would have been like, whoa. But in Texas, you know, they carry or whatever.
Okay.
All right, so if I say this term, you have to guess what it means.
Okay.
Mink. Mink.
What? This is a real thing?
Yes, people say this. Oh, killer. People say this, yeah. Now that's TV, Zeus. They say it now.
I don't watch none of that, you can tell. I have no clue. I don't even know where to begin.
Yeah.
What is that?
Okay. Mink.
Fight?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sound effects saying he's fighting now.
They say that during the fight or to get them to fight? No,
this ain't the confessionals. When they recap the fight, they be like, I was minking her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay.
They have confessionals? Oh, you mean the interviews?
Yeah, the interviews.
Okay, yeah.
They do have confessionals on the Baddies Gonna Wild. They're trying to make like BGC.
Yeah, everything's BGC. Everything's a replica of BGC.
24-hour cameras and all that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the what? Baddies Gone Wild?
Baddies
this
Gone
is
Wild.
for a new one?
Yeah, this is a new season 1 of Baddies Gonna Wild.
Oh, okay.
Younger baddies, like 25 and under.
Basically BGC.
Yeah, BGC, pretty much.
Yeah, okay. Huh. But is Natalie going to be on it the whole time, like everything?
No.
Oh,
Praise the Lord, right?
Oh, wow.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. God is good.
She pops there right now.
Because they can actually have like a BGC mode. That's what they're doing because people are getting tired of that.
Yeah. So
that's cool. And it gives new people opportunity. But are they all already a lot of follower influencers to where it's set up to where it's not real casting?
No, not all of them.
No followers.
These are random people.
No followers.
It's about 3 celebrity picks.
Okay, that's cool then.
Nicki Minaj's little sister.
Okay.
And some other rappers. But
yeah. Oh, well, good. I like that. Hopefully they don't fight all the time. Maybe it will be more like BGC vibes.
No, they're fighting.
Oh, all the time? Yeah. They already filmed it? It's already airing?
Yeah, it's already airing. Yeah.
Wow. How did they film this after Baddies Africa? Was that at the same time? I'm confused.
I think maybe the same time or right before. I'm not sure.
But they're both dropped. The whole season.
But not the whole season. It's like episode 9 or whatever right now.
Of Baddies Gone Wild.
And they filmed it in Brazil.
Oh, they getting money, man. They getting some money.
Yeah, and they owe you some of that money.
All right, they owe me some money, man. That's sick. They get like multi-millions.
Yeah, off my subscription.
Wow.
Off my subscription. All right, next time. Usha.
Drowned her in the pool?
Okay. Usha.
I don't know. I feel like that would be like choking. I don't know.
Drowned in the pool. That's good. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
What is it?
Cold kills at that. It's just another fight and like.
Another fight.
Usha. Yeah.
So weird.
Okay, another term. You need that? What does that mean? Do you need that?
Do you need that?
Yeah. What does it sound like?
I mean, I would think they're going to try to take something from you to be like a jerk. Like, you need that? Like, they're taking something from you?
Yeah. But no, that's not what it means. You close like 50% there.
Okay.
It's just, do you want to fight? Do you need that? Like, yeah, that's a new thing.
Like, so if you're arguing and stuff, they're going to be like, do you need that?
Yeah.
Like, you need that? You need my hands on you?
No, just do you need that? Like,
that's weird, but I'm saying that's what the words mean.
Yeah.
That's
do
so
you want
weird.
That? Like, you need that? Yeah. How do you think that sounds? You think it sounds weird or? I think it's pretty nice. I think it's pretty to the point. What you think?
He is weird, man.
Oh, okay. And I know you won't know this one. This is the last one. PC'd up. I don't expect you to know this. So, the next question is, have you?
Well, what is it? You gotta tell me.
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Next question, it goes with this. So, have you heard of nowthatstv?
Yes.
Okay.
They actually reached out to me a few times and more recently too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Thoughts on them?
I don't watch any of it. I know it's basically, okay, when these platforms started coming up after Zeus, because keep in mind, we helped build Zeus. Nobody knew what Zeus was. So Home Depot, there's got to be a Lowe's. McDonald's, there's got to be a Burger King. So out of all the streaming networks, I feel like Zeus, now that's TV. And then you got all these other ones. I feel like they're the ones that really went hard to like keep their spot. But I don't watch their shows. I did go to the Bad Boys casting there, and the people were going crazy.
Oh yeah.
They went crazy over me.
What did you think when you was there? Like, be honest. Like, what did you think? Because nowthatstv is totally different from Zeus.
It's a similar setup in a way. It wasn't as ratchet, but then again, keep in mind, I came to Zeus before we did casting and stuff.
Okay.
Because I was like, you know what I mean? It came from our OnlyFans show. So I didn't go through all that.
Okay.
So to judge what I heard about the last Baddies casting versus the Bad Boys casting, it's night and day. Like, they were treated pretty well. Yeah, there was fights here and there, but it wasn't like super forced.
nowthatstv?
Yeah, no, not when I was there.
You're talking about the auditions, right?
Yeah.
You was a judge there.
No, I wasn't a judge. I went with William.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I know William. Seen him in Dallas a few times.
Yeah, he had like the mask on and stuff, and I pulled up with him, and apparently everybody hates him. I never watched any of his stuff, but apparently they hate him.
When I saw him, he had on shades, the guy on like a hat.
Yeah.
I was like, William, come on, you ain't got to disguise yourself. We was in college.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible. It did give me a little like heart racing, like, I'm just so glad I'm not around this energy no more.
Okay.
Because Country Wayne's platform is like, there's no cussing. It's a godly platform. It's, his brand is Jesus is poppin'.
Okay.
So a lot
Country
of people,
Wayne? The skits?
Yeah, so even though it's like real life stories and it's like cheating, drama, sex, that's what Christians do too. Hello, none of us are perfect. So these are like real life stories, but when we work together, it's usually God-fearing people. So everybody respects each other. Of course we have our differences and issues, but it's never that negative.
Yeah.
Ever.
Okay. I just want to say, if you thought, they don't get tested for baddies and stuff, nowthatstv, I know they're not getting tested.
Oh, you stupid.
I know they're not getting tested.
Are they more ratchet than Zeus?
I have to leave. Like you had to leave? I have to leave at this moment.
It's over. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Billy. Oh. Wow. Yeah. I don't know if I should show you a picture of castmate named Billy, so you can see like E.T. She came on Baddies. Dominique Body. You will really like Dominique Body. You know her?
I would like her.
Yeah, I think you respect her.
I think that's the one that I saw in a different interview when they showed me the two, and I picked her out of the two, I believe.
Okay, for casting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and Natalie has such a disgruntled for Dominique Body. Dominique don't care. Like, she slapped at the reunion. Like, she was like, I don't care.
Wow, I like that.
You're CEO, but you're cast. Like, you're gonna have to fight too.
She said, mink.
Yeah.
See, I learned something today.
Yeah. You ain't gotta say that though. It's probably below you. You know?
I ain't gonna say that.
Don't say that. Okay, we're pretty much wrapping up. We got like 4 more questions.
Okay.
So I showed you last time we interviewed that didn't get posted. I showed you the Alabama Montgomery Tea Party, or the brawl they had in Alabama Montgomery. Do you remember that? The brawl?
It was like a couple people on a
Yeah, and then
boat deck.
Yeah, you saw the white people fighting the black people. Let me
There
show
was like a couple. You got the actual clip this time? You got a good one?
I think I got a good one.
Yeah.
So let me show you.
Okay.
It's very hard to find because.
Yes, that last clip, it was just like, it wasn't much. You should have screen recorded it.
I did.
Oh, okay, good.
From the clips I can find, I can't. It's like rare to find now. Okay. You saw this.
What happened now? The guy, I really don't remember.
Okay.
It was somebody with a boat. Okay, that guy's fighting the security.
He hit him. The security threw his hat off. They started fighting. It's a lot of white people. This is the side you've seen. They were just beating up the black man, just doing him
Yeah,
dirty,
that's bad.
right?
Wow, there's a lot. Oh wait, he started fighting that guy. I think he tried to defend him. They tried to hit that. That was another white guy that came in and they hit him.
Okay.
That's crazy. Like, it's so ridiculous. Look at him.
He think he worked with them, but
No.
Yeah. Okay, he got a vest on.
It looked like he was trying to.
Yeah, he was trying to stop it for sure. But that,
Wow.
okay, that was just
And
one
now they're about to
side.
pick him up. Is that him still on the ground? No, that's another.
Okay.
Wow.
This is the black person side. It was like chopped up pretty much, but like
So there's the security on the.
that was the black
Oh
people.
wow.
The black ladies come.
Wait, was that a girl?
Yeah, the girls in there. Even,
Wow.
They even had a chair at this moment. Like
My mom used to love them dogs.
You see him hit him with a chair?
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, they were.
It was going in.
So, with you seeing this, if you was there, what would you do?
They on demon
What side
time.
would you be?
I ain't about to be on nobody's side. It ain't my fight. I learned to quit fighting for other people.
Yeah.
So it just depends on if it was my friend.
Yeah.
And all my friends are black, so more than likely I'm gonna have to fight on
Okay.
that side.
Okay,
but,
black side. Okay.
But I'm not gonna. I ain't about to be engaging in that. I'll be like, yo,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Y'all too grown to be fighting. That's just crazy.
I know my coworker gonna be happy when she sees this. She wants to know your side.
My side?
Yeah, she wants to know your side on like. So I told her I was gonna ask you this question. She was like, I want to know like what side would she be on.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wait, on that question or a new question?
No, on the side of that
Oh
question.
yeah. Because I mean, those would be my friends. Now, if I was there with my mom and my little sister, then I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
But I ain't about to choose sides and try to fight anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's just crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
so.
Buddy, old pal.
That's all
your
good.
back.
It's all good. I appreciate
My
it.
skid husband, my boyfriend.
Yeah, you got our back. Okay, that's
My
good.
whole team of people. You know,
good.
I'm like the only, like one of the few white cast members on Country Wayne.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's only a couple of us.
I seen let me make sure the top is going.
There's Libby. She's a young white girl who's like super crazy that stalks boyfriends in the show. She used to stalk Wayne. And then there's Bethany, who is the bigger woman that runs the hotel, which they painted her looking like she was racist, only to find out that she has a black husband and a mixed stepchild. Yeah. And it's really because she cares about The Office, but they thought she was racist the whole time. She's like the nicest person in real life.
Yeah, and these are skits or like they're
Skits.
really okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's like the only two other like white cast members in the skits when there's like a ton of them.
I know the girl. She played in the Tubi movie, the big Tubi movie, Menace to Society, A Secret to Society.
Who, my producer, right? Erica
think so,
Pinkett?
yes, yeah.
Yeah. That's
that's
who
how
I
I know
just
her
left. We were just filming.
Okay, that's
yeah,
how I know
so
her
Erica
from.
Pinkett is, so you know, my skit husband is her baby daddy in the skits.
Okay.
So I took her from him, but then he's kind of lingering to go back with her.
Okay, that's her baby.
Yeah, so that's her baby daddy.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, Erica is cool. Like, she's really good with like writing. And June 29th, which is in 2 days, is 1 year since we've been working together as a team of us.
Okay.
Because I've been working with Wayne since 2016.
Okay, so 1 year of you working with Erica.
Erica on this storyline, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was supposed to be a quick character for him to cheat with, and then he was going to get back with her, but the fans loved it so much
they kept
that
her.
we got engaged. We got pregnant, didn't have the baby, we now married. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, shout out to Erica Pinkett, right?
Yes,
Secret
Erica
to Society.
Pinkett. Yes.
I don't usually watch Tubi movies, but
Yeah.
that series was everything. It was good.
Yeah, she's in a good bit of those movies.
Yeah, she did good if she wrote it, you know. So how do you feel about Ice?
Wait, she wrote the movie?
Did she
She
write
writes the skits.
Oh, but she didn't write. I mean, she was in the Secret to Society Tubi movie.
The
I think
movie.
she was just an actor,
No,
probably.
she's but probably a main actor because she does bigger roles.
Okay, that makes
She's
sense.
an actor in that.
Okay.
I was like, wait, she wrote a movie or she didn't cast me in it? I'm like, Erica, you ain't put me in your movie?
Yeah. Okay. So how do you feel about ice? Everything that's going on with ice?
Oh, I'm like, iced tea? Like ice?
No.
You're talking about the immigration. Ooh, I don't know. That's sad. It's sad. It's just crazy. I don't watch the news. I don't follow any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm glad that my family doesn't deal with that. My Asian family doesn't live here. Only like a couple of them. But they've been U.S. citizens. But I remember when they weren't U.S. citizens getting a green card. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's sad.
Tough, yeah.
Like, I get it, because you can't just do whatever you want. But at the same time, yeah, to just be ripping people out, that's crazy. I don't know.
Yes, I can't imagine that.
Yeah, because I take things as a personal standpoint. Like, I get it. It's wrong. Don't do it. They got to leave. But then when you start, they're people. What if that's your family? What if it's your best friend? It's not the same. Yeah, so it's sad either way.
Shout out to people who dealing with ice right now. Prayers to you. That's all I can say,
Yeah.
That's the wishes prayer to you. So next question is, how do you feel about the Megan and Tory Lanez case?
Okay, I remember this. He went to jail for 3 years because he shot her in the foot, but then it never happened, and I guess she came out and admitted it, or she got caught.
I'm Team Meg. I'm not gonna.
Wait, did she shoot him in the foot or no? Or he shot her in the foot or no? No, right?
From the looks of it, it's 50-50.
And then when he was about to get out, somebody like stabbed him up basically to where it seemed like a setup, so he almost didn't live. So now here's the question. What if you're dating a woman and she accuses you of shooting her in the foot and you do 3 years, you finally get justice, you're about to get out, and then you get stabbed and almost die? Are you team ex-girlfriend?
Of course not. I'll be mad at her.
So why are you team Meg?
Wait.
I'm just saying.
Meg, I've been her since like when she first came out. She's Aquarius too.
You know her personally?
No.
You don't even know her personally.
I like her as a person.
That's an idol.
I like her as a person. What she portrays.
But if she shot herself in the foot and blamed it on you and you went to prison for 3 years, are you gonna like her?
Okay, let me ask you this. They saying like Meg and Kelsey came together, they had to lie on him because Kelsey allegedly shot him in the foot. That sticks together as
So
best
her
friends.
friend accidentally shot her in the foot and they blamed it on him?
Yeah, that's what's been said, yeah. So if you had a best friend and
if my best friend shot me in the foot, would I blame it on my boyfriend?
or somebody you was messing with that's not your boyfriend. Y'all was both messing with him. Y'all found out just a dude.
Oh, wait, so the two girls were friends and they were both messing with the same guy?
Yes.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. So they got in basically an altercation and she shot him in the midst of catching him cheat.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, well, I wouldn't say he like deserves it, but he kind of deserves it. But he doesn't deserve it. And he definitely don't deserve to go to jail for 3 years, but I understand why the mix-up could happen.
Yeah, and they mad at Megan because she messed with, Kelsey messing with Tory first, then Megan started messing with Tory behind her back.
So the other girl was with him first. So she came in and home wrecked her girlfriend's situation.
Yeah, they was best friends.
And then shot herself in the foot somehow and blamed it on him.
Yeah, it was best friends.
And that's whose side you're on. Okay.
Pause. I like Megan. I'm not really looking into the sides. I just like Megan. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna move on from that.
Okay.
You gotta love her through the bad, you know. We don't try to give up on you because you did something bad. No, you gotta love them through the bad.
But if you're saying team this and this because of the situation.
No, I'm not I'm not saying it because of the situation.
Okay, you're just saying that you're still a fan of hers.
Yeah.
But you're not team Meg in this situation.
No, I'm really just neutral. But I'm rooting for Meg though, regardless.
Because you like her as a person.
Yeah.
So I get that. That makes sense.
Yeah,
now,
that's
if you were
all
saying,
it is.
okay, yeah.
That wasn't saying Meg is right or whatever. No.
Okay.
But okay, so how do you feel about the
You're not that
Cassie?
bad.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. How do you feel about the Cassie and Diddy case?
It's a little crazy, dragged out. I feel like Diddy's stuff has all been dropped. They thought all this stuff was going to happen, and like he's covering stuff. And then I remember seeing things where people were like, Cassie, why is she bringing it up so many years later?
Shout out to Armand Wiggins, but yeah.
First off, I don't even know who that is.
He covers the Diddy stuff every day. But yeah.
So it's like with her, well, for one, she has a federal indictment. She has to talk about it. And secondly, sometimes people aren't in a place where they could talk about it and feel safe and whatever else. So you can't judge somebody for coming out years later talking about stuff. Unless the case is like them trying to set up Bill Cosby. I don't know what that was about. That was like weird. I don't agree with that. Leave that man alone.
Yeah, he's old. He's old.
Oh man, I feel so bad for Bill Cosby.
Yeah. Okay, let me, time about to go off.
Okay.
And we got like one more question, that's it.
Okay.
All right, last question.
Oh yeah, DC would have been passed out.
Yeah.
Would have been out.
Okay. Yeah, last question, all
Okay.
right? If you wanted to leave off something for your fans, what would you say? Just leave them with something.
Leave them with something?
The new people that's watching from BGC, the kids.
Read your Bible.
Read the Bible, okay.
Go to church. Church isn't as bad as some people make it seem. This is the crazy thing because think about it. You go to school, you go to the barbershop, you go to clubs, all those places somebody has hurt you, right? But you continue to go. So the weird thing about church and religion, people are like, oh, I remember somebody hurt me in church. People hurt you everywhere you go and you still do it.
That's true.
Find a good church, like learn, grow, everything is just gonna start to fall in place with you. And when you realize like God is your source and he's the one that gives you peace and happiness, no man can take that away from you. It's a fulfillment that you can't get anywhere else. And guess what? He's always there.
That's true,
So,
no matter what. So, that's my best
yeah.
friend, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes, praise the Lord.
Recently.
Oh
Recently.
yeah,
Very
me
recently.
too.
Very
It is, it's a whole different thing. Like it's such a, it's crazy when you just start like reading the scripture and reading the words and it's how they say the words are spirit, it's life. You know, it just changes everything about you. And in the scripture it says he's a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. So the more you're spending time, you're making sacrifices of the flesh, which is meditating, praying, reading the Bible, reading sermons, watching sermons.
That's real.
He is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. And he also leads and guides you. So when you are filled with this Holy Spirit and you say, oh, I got that gut feeling, that's the Holy Spirit talking to you. Do this, don't do this. And the more you start to become sanctified and sinning less, he gives you more hints because guess what? If he is the ruler of all and you're his child, he's going to want you to have everything because we're made in his image. Wouldn't you want your children to have everything?
Yeah.
How it says he will make your path straight. It's like hints to the top, hints to win,
That's
hints
real,
to, you know what I mean? So it's an amazing thing. And to have peace and happiness and sleep good at night.
That's good, yeah.
Your hand ain't getting ripped out, and your Rolex ain't thrown in the ocean, and you ain't being jumped on the boat dock. Black versus white. Yeah. It's truly amazing.
I'm just really trusting him, following my passion, you know, doing this. You know, I'm just trusting him. God my ways, you know. God lead me. And even when stuff not going good, I still thank him. I sometimes question like why it happened, you know, that's only right too, but I'll question like what does he show me, you know? What is he showing me at the time?
Right. Because it's a lesson. He's trying to teach you something.
Yes.
And he'll teach you the same lesson over and over if you continue to fail it.
Yes. When we first filmed, I wasn't prepared. I didn't set up, like I knew I should have set up and everything, but I was just so ready to film. And they taught me like patience and have everything set up, like practice on it before you come out here. Don't just get the camera and go shoot.
So there's a scripture, he gives seed to the sower. So you don't, how do say, like you stay ready so you don't get ready. And that's how I've basically made my whole living. Like I built like a whole app, gosh, years before iPhone just created stickers. They just came up with that a few years ago. I built that app 7 years ago. It never hit because my mindset, you know how like you can highlight a photo and I had an app called Emoji Me. Where you could do it like 7 years ago before iPhone started doing it 3 years ago. I started building it in 2015, but the reason I'm saying this is because how you say like you learned and you do better each time. God gives seed to the sower. He blesses somebody in faith. Faith without works is dead. So when you start working and putting things together and doing better, he's going to keep giving you more and more and more.
That's real. Hallelujah.
Yeah, so yeah. He gives seed to the sower.
That's real. Good way to end off the video. It was a pleasure having you.
You too.
You know, hopefully this video blows up, does good. And
Let these microphones work.
Yes.
Please let these microphones work. Please, God.
Yes, no, I have faith in that, okay?
Yeah, okay, we have full faith.
Full
Yeah,
faith,
you should have
full
prayed
faith.
before we did the video. You should have prayed on the way here. Please let these mics work.
Yeah, because if it don't, me. I'm telling you, this camera.
Usha. Who's the other one?
Usha.
Okay, there it goes.
Yeah, so, all right, y'all, take care. We out.